Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is the Children's Corner. And to all the little kitties out there, Mr. Elephant says hello. And Mrs. Elephant and the kids, and Uncle Joe. And, of course, we can't forget Pinkie Pie. So today we're going to do an easy one. Oh, but I forgot to show you for the kids. Dave from Dave's Bonsai gave me a nice little picture of Mr. Weather Tree in the winter. And there's the fans that I know so far. Emily, Mia, and Freddie on Mr. Elephant's fan club chart on the Children's Corner. So we're going to hang that up here. And like the sign says, enjoy the little things. That's your kids. So, today we're going to do an ivy. I want to thank Candice from Bonsai Science. She did a good video on landscaping with ivy trees. And all it is ivy, and she trained them into little trees, so that's cool. So thank you, Candice, for letting me have permission to copy off you on this one. I always ask first because I don't like to do stuff and then say it's mine when it ain't. So that was a good idea from Candice. So I was trying to find something to get this out. So this was from an old planting. I just left this in here. So I'm going to go down deep and just have the kids do it when you got something like this. Get a spoon, get in there, and let's see if this thing got roots. So we might have to dump some of the soil out. Who knows how big the root system is. And let the kids do it. Just give them the spoon, let them dig it out slow. Slow but sure. Just like that. There we go. Now you can see. And we're just gonna, we got a long root here. And this thing really went deep. So, let's see if I can pull it. There we go. And we're going to take it, put it in the water to get the rest of the soil off, the roots. So just let the kids put it in a little piece of water like this. Got that out of an old Hinkley water bottle. And just take it out. Let the kids do it. Tell them to do it gently. And try to get most of the soil off that you can. There we go. So let's let it sit in there for now until we get all this old soil out of the way. And let the kids get their hands dirty. They can always wash them later. That's the only way the kids will get into doing things. Because if you make them wear gloves and stuff, and oh, you can't get dirty, and you can't do this, and you can't do that, they ain't going to get interested in gardening, because the fun of doing stuff, bonsai, and working on plants is getting your hands dirty. So, let's get this out of the way. And we got our roots here. Nice little root system here, if you can see it. So, take our little shears here and let the kids, show the kids, hey, this is a long root. Let's cut that one off. And we got some old curlicue stuff there from whatever was in the planting. Now you can see that the tree is it's like on a little bit of a slant, but then you got your natural curve to it, so the kids can leave it like that. And I trimmed it here because I took the real long parts and I stuck them in sand, so the kids can do that. And let's see if they root. I didn't put no hormone on there or nothing, so let's just see how vigorous it is. And then they have them just pinch off all the dead stuff that's on there. And we got the makings of a little tree. Now we got this coming out too much, so we can show them to clip the dead stuff off. Don't make it too complicated for the kids. And then you can show them where the new buds are where the brain is at. And they like when you say, there's the brain. So we're going to just cut above the brain here. And from the Dollar Tree, get 2 for $1.25 now instead of 2 for $1. And this will fit in there real nice. We don't have to cut a lot of the roots off because it was sitting in there. But for now, we just want this to grow. So I got my Ted's Mix and my black gold, whatever I had. Have them get a little container and just let them put it in. And then have them spread the roots out so you get a nice little radial root base. And then we're using the chopstick because we don't want to get no skewer on the kids because we don't want them to jab their fingers. And just have them spread it. Get the roots in there. And we'll take and we'll just put a little more in. And then have the kids smooth it out. Let them do it. Just hold the tree for them if you want, because it'll develop a nice trunk. You should see Candice's landscape, how she did the trunk on Bonsai Science. So I think it's a 3-parter. You can check it out. And you're going to say, Tom, it's an ivy. That's not a bonsai tree. Well, what do you mean it ain't a bonsai tree? You're making something from nothing. You're making a vine into a tree because it'll develop a nice little woody trunk on it. So this is just a good fast draining soil with everything mixed. And you don't have to get fancy as long as the soil drains good. And if you got low light and stuff, it'll still grow. And then have the kids just push it in with their fingers, just like that. And then you can have them pick the tree how they want it to grow. Now they want it this way because it's like a, I don't know, like an eye poker. So I think if we have it like here and then let everything develop for the, have the kids let everything develop. And once it gets a little bushy, then we can style it some more. And then we're going to let Pinkie Pie do a little watering on it. There you go. Just have them push it in. Just like that. Look at that. Now, what else can you have the kids do? So we're going to get some, this is from Supernaturals, Carob Sea. And this is the gravel that I like to use on small stuff. And you can see how nice and small it is. And we're just going to put it in the background a little bit. Let's see, we're going to make this the front. Now we can make this the front. It's kind of a little difficult. Well, we ain't going to pick nothing now. We're just going to let it grow. So let it come out. Yeah, we'll put it this way. As it grows, we can always cut it back and have it refine out this way. But for now, just to let the kids have a little decoration, what I do is you can do this. You can go to any aquarium shop. They have it. But I haven't seen it at PetSmart or Petco or Pet Supply Plus. But you have to have a good aquarium shop, and they should, if they don't have it, they can get it for you. So I'm just going to put it in like that, tap it in, and then get a little water feature here. Let me get my, this is my polished glass. It looks like sand, but with this, what I like about this and making water, and especially for the kids, is when they water it, it's not going to go away like sand. You know how sand spreads out when you water it? So we're just going to take it and just let the kids do it. They love putting it in. There you go, just like that. Look at how nice that is. The kids will love it. And then, we'll put our rubber band on here so we don't lose it. And then what can we add to this? Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see what we got in my little box here of toys. Something for the kids. I think, let's see, let's get this paper out of the way. Little horse from the wherever my sister found it, on the pet, not pet, what do you call them things? Garage sales or the thrift stores. We can have our little horse in the background. And we got to build up the shoreline, but I don't have any rocks. I will have to try that different. But since we don't want the water rushing all the way up, let's make a little wall. Just like that. Have the kids do it. Give them a nice little spoon. And just put it in. There we go. And you got a nice little tree to develop, and all you do is let it grow and clip it. Grow and clip. That's what we're doing. Grow and clip. So you can see the back. It's got a leaf growing, so that branch will grow out. This will come up probably, and this will come up, but we'll see. Mr. Horse don't want to stay in there, so let's get him into there a little better. There we go. Now this is metal, but that's good. Just get them in there. And then Pinkie Pie is going to give it a little more water. There we go. And you can see that when you water the glass, you get a nice deep rich blue out of it. So there's our horse. You can see the water dripping out of there. And this, it's got the sticker wouldn't come off, so later on get the kids some stickers and they can paste some stickers on there. Get that spray glue, spray it across, and let them just decorate the pot for themselves. So that's a little item for the children, for the children's corner, something simple and easy to do. I thank Candice from Bonsai Science, and I thank Dave from Dave's Bonsai for Mr. Weather Tree. Let's see. There we go. For Mr. Weather Tree in the wintertime. And there's Mr. Weather Tree saying thank you, Dave. Thank you, Candice. And Mr. Elephant says thank you to everybody that came out and watched the video. Mr. Elephant, he's one cool elephant. I'll tell you that. And Pinkie Pie. And all the kids from the elephant family. Wish you all a good night. Take care. Be with the kids tonight. Get a little ivy. You can get them cheap. And just go for it. Have a good day. Well, good night, because right now it's about 6:45. So you have a good night. Enjoy a cup of tea. Let the kids watch a nice good old detective show on the radio, like Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. Or you can get watch one of the old Sherlock Holmes movies on there with Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce, and the kids will love it. Sit down with each other and just enjoy the rest of the evening. So you take care. Ain't going to let you stay too long. And have a good night, everybody.